Welcome back to Reflect. My name is Brendan. Donald Trump continues to have disaster after disaster at these media appearances that he's attending. First, it was at the Economic Club of Chicago, where the moderator pressed him on his economic policies and how they would balloon our deficit and our debt. He sat there for an hour lying about tariffs, couldn't explain how he was going to pay for the $7.5 trillion to $15 trillion in debt that's expected with his economic policies if he were to be elected. Then he had a town hall where he danced for 40 minutes instead of taking questions and looked like a deranged lunatic. Then he had a Fox News appearance with Harris Faulkner, who is as friendly as you can get, in front of Republican women, and he managed to laugh at a woman who died because she couldn't get the abortion care that she needed.
Amber Thurman's family have come out on a press call, and they're doing what's called a pre-buttal 2-hour town hall right now.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah? And I want to
Get better ratings, I promise.
Donald Trump is continuing to remind everybody how terrible of a person he is, and he did it again in front of a Univision audience who were there to ask him questions.
I am a Republican, no longer registered, though. I want to give you the opportunity to try to win back my vote. Okay. Your, I'd say, action and maybe inaction during your presidency and the last few years sort of, was a little disturbing to me. What happened during January 6th and the fact that, you waited so long to take action while your supporters were attacking the Capitol. Coronavirus, I thought the public was misled during coronavirus, and that many more lives could have been saved if we would have been informed better. And also people in your administration who don't support you. I'm curious how people so close to you and your administration no longer want to support you, so why would I want to support you? If you would answer these questions for me, I would really appreciate it and give you the opportunity. There's, your own vice president doesn't want to support you now.
Thank you, Ramiro.
So the people that don't support a very small portion. We have a tremendous, about 97% of the people in the administration support me. But because it's me, somebody doesn't support, they get a little publicity. The vice president, I disagree with him on what he did. I totally disagreed with him on what he did. Very importantly, you had hundreds of thousands of people come to Washington. They didn't come because of me. They came because of the election. They thought the election was a rigged election, and that's why they came. Some of those people went down to the Capitol. I said peacefully and patriotically. Nothing done wrong at all. Nothing done wrong. And action was taken, strong action. Ashley Babbitt was killed. Nobody was killed. There were no guns down there. We didn't have guns. The others had guns, but we didn't have guns. And when I say we, these are people that walked down. This was a tiny percentage of the overall, which nobody sees and nobody shows. But that was a day of love from the standpoint of the millions. It's like hundreds of thousands. It could have been the largest group I've ever spoken before. They asked me to speak. I went and I spoke, and I used the term peacefully and patriotically. If you look at the Democrats, what they say, you look at Maxine Waters and you look at Hillary Clinton and you look at what they say, and they don't put that on. They only put Republicans on. But they couldn't get me because of the fact that I said everything's got to be peaceful and patriotic. And we'll see how it all works out. But I think that we're right now in another election. All I want is honest elections. I'm willing to take any chance. I want honest elections.
Now let's take a break to hear from the sponsor of this video, Aura.com, who's offering Reflect viewers a special 2-week free trial so that you can understand how secure your digital information is online. So use the link Aura.com/reflect to sign up for your 2-week free trial. Today's video is sponsored by Aura, an online security company that I am incredibly proud to be partnering with to bring you a better sense of security online. Because recently, hackers may have stolen every American's person's social security number. These stolen records include a person's full name, their address, their date of birth, their phone number, and members of this hacking group have released all of the information online for free. So if you weren't taking precautions with your personal information online before, this should be the time to take action, because you've never been more vulnerable than you are right now. But I'm not too worried, because I've recently started using Aura that tracks my public information, including my social security number, across billions of data points online, including the dark web and public court records in case of identity theft. They also provide you a bunch of other features to keep you safe online, all inside a very easy to use app. You can go to aura.com/reflect to get 2 weeks free, which will give Aura plenty of time to see if any of your personal records have been leaked online. Why wait for another national public data breach to secure your online information? So be sure to go now to aura.com/reflect to get your 2 weeks free. This voter is saying, Donald, I'm giving you a chance to win me back. And Donald Trump just completely whiffs, just shoots an airball. So much so that there are moments when Donald Trump is describing January 6th as a day of peace and love, and audience members are giving him a look like, what the hell are you talking about? Even the guy who asked the question kind of recoiled and tilted his head like, you've got to be kidding me. Donald Trump also talking about how 97% of his staff still endorse him. Just completely bogus. Over 40 members of his cabinet and staff say this guy cannot be the president. Again, Trump talking about January 6th there as nothing went wrong. Some people died. Capitol police officers died because of his actions. Let's just watch a quick minute of his day of peace and love. Now back to Donald Trump's train wreck of an attempt to try to win back a Republican voter. Donald Trump loves to say that Maxine Waters, Hillary Clinton, they all used violent language when talking about the election or talking about Donald Trump. But Democrats have never attacked the Capitol and tried to overthrow our democracy. So you'll hear Donald Trump say this over and over and over again when he's asked about January 6th. And the comparison just doesn't hold water. If anything here, Donald Trump is reminding us that he's going to try to do this again. He's talking about 2020, saying it was a rigged election when he knows that it wasn't. He was proven wrong in over 60 court cases by Trump-appointed judges, and he still refuses to tell the truth. So he's going to try to do this again, but his attempt is going to fail miserably, because after the people reject him in November, the government has already seen his plays before, and they're going to be ready for him. So let me know what you think of Donald Trump's Univision town hall and this just completely moronic answer to this gentleman who wanted to see if Trump could win him back. Thanks for watching. My name is Brendan. I'll see you in the next video.